What's up, y'all? So, I've been seeing couples everywhere. That's what this video is gonna be about. And that's what I see on YouTube and all the movies I watch. Like I was watching, what was I just this video? Like y'all, all I've been seeing is couple channels. Like that's really all that's been popping up on my thing. Where like people, and I don't know if it's always been like this. Like people trying to or I've been seeing people trying to, go out get really. My teeth look white. Damn, my teeth look perfect. My bad. I wasn't trying to brag. Like I'm really just seeing my teeth. I'm like, dang, like my teeth really look great. But I'm not trying to brag though, cause y'all see I ain't get a haircut yet. But anyway though, yeah, like I've really been seeing relationships everywhere, y'all, and I don't know if it's all, and I don't even think it's ever been like this. Like I remember, like when I go on Instagram, like Facebook. I mean, I don't be on Instagram like that, but when I go on Facebook, I'll see a lot of couples. Like I think it was either yesterday or earlier today. I was on Facebook for a little bit. Yeah, it was earlier today, and I saw this like woman, this lesbian couple, and they had like four kids together. I was like, dang. And I never used to see stuff like that earlier. Like, I really don't think there's a year where I ever seen this much relationship stuff or like movies. It seems like every movie is either about somebody, people falling in love. I mean, not every movie, because there's like some like Matrix. No, Matrix was a romance movie though a little bit. Cause I think I remember y'all remember when Trinity and let me see Limitless. I don't remember Limitless like that. Adventure. I was gonna say Marvel movies, but I think Marvel movies there's always like couples in that one. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Is there any movies where it's like there's never any relationships? Maybe maybe Kung Fu Panda, right? I think Kung Fu Panda, but those are kids movies, but like almost every movie or show always has like either people in relationships or either people falling in love. Here's my thing about relationships, like I feel like relationships is like I feel like most people are so thirsty for it, or they're so thirsty for what is it? I want to do the they're so I'm trying to do the thing, or they're either so thirsty for I'm gonna just like they're just so thirsty for X. But I used to think we were programmed to like always want to be in relationships. And I do think a little bit it is programming, but I do feel like as humans we're just wired to want to be in love, to want to connect with someone, to want to have that special person. Like I don't know if y'all know, like have y'all ever cuddled with someone that y'all liked, or like held hands with someone that y'all liked, or like even when you have a crush on someone and you talk to them and they smile at you a lot and you smile at them. It's like the build up, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I used to think that, like liking people, like going out, like being in relationships was like overrated and it didn't matter, but I don't know, man. It is a special. It's a great thing, It's a special thing, like even I don't believe in marriage, but to grow old with someone, or have like a big family with someone. I think these are just all so many interesting things. Like, and I know people say relationships aren't easy, and that's probably true, but like if you're in the marriage for like 40 or 50 years and it's like a happy marriage, of course there's probably hard times, but think about the good times. Think about the times when everything is smooth and, you know, everything is just flowing. Y'all just getting along, y'all kissing, y'all having sex like a lot. I remember I was at the park this week and I saw this old couple, and these they were white, but this couple, they were like 80, and they were a couple, and they seemed they felt happy. They felt like they liked each other. You know, they really they really liked each other, and I got the vibe from them that they were together for some years. And think about how much people don't get to say that. Like, think about how much people won't ever get to grow old with someone they really love. I feel like it's very rare for most people, you know. Most people don't live that. Most people don't get that. The family that I came from, I'm not going to put too much of anybody's business out there, but it was a lack. It was a lack of love. Like, it would be people that were married, but they wasn't in happy marriages. They really couldn't stand each other. And they just wasn't in love after a while. And I just think it's really cool to just have that special person. Like, I never wanted to be someone who had a high body count, who had sex with a lot of girls. Dang, I hope I don't get. Like, I've always been someone that wanted just that one person. And, and just wanted to go through life with them. Like, I remember when I was younger, I was the type of kid, I was like 8 or 9, and I would be listening to like all type of old R&B music. Like, I remember I would listen to Michael Jackson, Break of Dawn, Butterflies. You give me butterflies inside, inside. I just want to hold and kiss. I wish that I could be with you tonight. You give me butterflies inside, inside. What else? I used to listen to this Usher album, and I used to listen to, when I was 8 or 9, Superstar. Let Me Love You. Why would you? R. Kelly, Clip Wings. I was always like that. It was just so crazy. I would tell y'all my relationships, but I just remember those days, and now I'm just like reminiscing on, like, when I first had a crush on like people, and how it felt when the girls that I liked would hold my hands, or we would just be real close to each other, or we would be talking every day. And because we were all young, so nobody, and this was back in like the 2000s, y'all, because now liking girls, like the same, like girls and boys and boys, it's accepted and it's okay now. But back in the day, like, people was not rocking with that. So, nobody was really out there. But I don't know, man. Now looking back, like, if things was different now, and because I was younger, but yeah, because I remember, like, back in the day, elementary school, holding hands with the girls, when they would just grab your hand and y'all would just hold hands, y'all would just talk all the time. Like, it's like, liking people and relationships, I truly think it's a beautiful thing. And it's just like the art people make out of it. Like, the best songs to me are love songs. Like, what's a good love song? What's a good, like, I like Float, right? There's this song by Anthony Hamilton called Float. And it's a love song, and like, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, the best songs to me are those love songs, like the songs that come from your soul. I mean, that not come from your soul, but that comes from the person's soul, and they just pour their heart on to it. Like, those are the best songs to me. And it's just so crazy how powerful love is. And it's crazy because that's the one thing that almost everyone wants. Like, even even the guys who say, nah, I just want to have sex with a lot of girls, like, I don't think that's most guys. I feel like most people be lying, but I feel like most people probably just want like that one love, you know? It's all really interesting, and I feel like when relationships don't last, it's like I feel like you should never some you should like if you really like the person, or if you really like was into them, I feel like it's not something you should be mad about or upset about. I just feel like you should just look at it as like, you know, that was my time, and you should just be grateful you even got to experience it with them. And just, if you got hurt or did wrong, just figure out what the situation was teaching you. Because I truly feel like relationships too are a reflection of you, like the people you attract in relationships. They're reflecting parts of yourself back to you, like maybe if you got cheated on, you probably maybe might have a wound around self-worth. Like you don't know, maybe you don't feel like you deserve true love. Maybe you never had parents that really like taught you self-love, or uplifted you or motivated you or encouraged you, or you just never knew your worth. Or let's say you have relationships where you feel like the people you with just use you. Maybe you're too nice. And when you're too nice, that normally comes from you don't love yourself enough. Because the people that are too nice most of the times are the people that went through a lot. It tore down their self-esteem a little bit, what they went through. So they just made this personality. They just made this like personality, persona of the person who's just always nice, always giving, but it's not really them. They're just doing that because they want to be liked. And I feel like it's okay to be a nice person. It's okay to have manners. It's okay to be outgoing, friendly, and respectful to everyone. But at the same time, it has to be a balance. You can't be too nice in this world. So I feel like relationships too, like love and stuff like that, I feel like it reflects parts of ourself back to us too. But it's like a beautiful thing. You attract what you are. I might make another video on this one day, but that's it now.